Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Prithika Chary, neurologist and neurosurgeon for the past 45 years and a resilience coach. Welcome to our masterclass series of resilience, how to become resilient, how to build resilience, and the several steps which fortunately can be taught and can be learned. What is resilience? Resilience is the ability to bounce back. Every time you have a setback, you're able to bounce back. It is the ability to make the comeback greater than the setback. It's the ability to just pick yourself up and convert the setback into, or a stumbling stone, into a stepping stone. It is the ability to adapt to change. It is the ability to keep pushing through in spite of limitations or adversity or difficulty. Over the years, I've helped thousands of patients because neurology is associated with disability and limitations very often, which are left behind after a neurological condition. I have helped thousands of patients to attain maximum quality of life despite this. And doing that is what requires a resilient spirit or a resilient nature or a resilient attitude. I myself have been through a lot of personal health and other discrimination as a woman, all kinds of other challenges. But because, fortunately, I was stress fit. When you're resilient, you become stress fit. Just like being physically fit can help you to recover well from a physical illness, being stress fit can help you to bounce back after a challenge, which is either a health challenge or a life challenge or any kind of difficulty which comes into your life. So everybody, whether it is a child in school or a person in college or a person who's doing a job or a senior citizen, everybody needs to know how to be as resilient as possible, because life is like a roller coaster. There are ups, there are downs, there are twists, there are turns. But the trick is that in spite of all this, in spite of the screaming, in spite of the fear, in spite of everything, we learn at the end of the day to enjoy the thrill of the ride. So we need to enjoy our lives in the same way, because life is meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be endured. One of the ways to start doing this is to remember that human beings, we are human beings. We are so busy doing all the time that we forget to just be. And remember that that is a very important state for you to be in. Remember, the only person who has the power to trap you is you. So imagine a caged bird. All her life, the bird dreams of flying in the open sky. And on the last day of her life, she realizes that the cage has always been open. The bird simply had to step out of that little door and fly. So we do the same thing in our lives. We refuse to change. We think we are bound down by various things which hold us down. We don't aspire to have our best life. See, people will change under 4 different circumstances. One is when they are hurt enough, then they want to change. When they see enough, they are inspired to change. When they learn enough, they want to change. And when they receive enough, then they are able to change. So in our master classes, we will be giving you tips, tools, tricks, and a lot of little exercises which can help build your resilience. So as I said, people will change if they are hurt enough, if they see enough, if they learn enough, and if they receive enough. And we will be helping people through this by giving as much learning as possible so that they are inspired to change. Remember that happiness is not the absence of problems. It is the ability to deal with them. And yes, many of us make wrong decisions. We have made terrible decisions sometimes which have disrupted our lives, which have damaged our lives in many ways. But feeling sad after making a decision doesn't necessarily mean that the decision you made was a wrong one. It may not have suited that time. So don't beat yourself up. And remember that you're not stressed because you're doing too much. You're stressed because you're doing too little of what makes you feel most alive. So the lesson you struggle with will keep repeating itself until you learn from it. So value people every day, value yourself every day, and start connecting both with yourself and with people, and stop correcting yourself and other people. Now, in our resilience masterclasses, we will have a series of tools. In each class, one tool will be discussed. It will be analyzed. It will be shown how it can help you. And there will be certain assignments and exercises which you can learn, which you can implement, which you can practice, and start building up your own personal resilience. So please follow me on my website, www.drprithikachary.com, as well as on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Prithika Chary. And we will be posting new information on this very soon. So I'll see you there. Everyone has to be resilient, and let us learn how to bounce back and live our best life. Bye.